I got a little bit confused trying to navigate through my scenes for a second. But hi, welcome in. Forest and Forever will be. Forever will be. You sure about that? Should I take that as a challenge? I'll take that as a challenge. Somehow. I'll make 2 of me and then I will be first. Somehow. Don't know how that's gonna work. But it's gonna work somehow. If it's a challenge. Ah. Should I put the chat box up? I can't talk. Should I put the chat box up? Where's my chat box? Should I put it up like that? It's easier to read, I think. I don't know. But hi, hello, welcome in. I'm in a mood that I can't talk. That's not a mood. I just can't talk today. Why is my model looking up? Why is my model looking up? Did I not calibrate this right? Hello? Calibrate. I'm still looking up. I don't understand why my eyeballs are so small, or like my pupils are so small. It's fine. But hi, yeah, but up the box next to it, purple, the back. Yeah, put up the box. The text is purple. The back, yeah. It was kind of hard to see. I set up the text box, the text color at one point, and I don't remember how I changed the color of the text, but it's just gonna stay purple because I don't feel like figuring it out. It's probably something easy to do. Actually, I just figured out how to do it. I just remembered how I did that. Oh, let me know if I'm lagging too, because I think I didn't check my internet. God dang it. I should probably check that beforehand. Internet speed. Oh, I think I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine. This fine. Let me check upload speed. It takes too long. Oh, I also took off the noise suppression thing on my mic because I squeak a lot and then it doesn't go through. So I was trying to see if that would help get the squeaking sound out more, I guess. Like, it's more accurate sounding, if that makes sense. So hopefully if I have that off, you'll hear me better, or like I'll sound more like me and not like, I don't know, weird, wonky. Because to me, whenever I watch back my streams, I kind of sound a little bit wonky. I don't know, that might be just me, but hopefully this helps a little bit. You do sound crisp. Ooh, do I sound more... I can't talk. Do I sound more crisp than usual? I hope I do. I think noise suppression was just doing me no justice. I don't want to sound like I have like a horrible mic or something. I mean, I don't have the greatest mic. It works for what it is, but like I want to do the best I can with the mic, what the mic offers, because I don't think I've used everything the mic offers. You know, because I think I had the too high of the noise suppression on, and that's just kind of like down the quality of my, just in general, of my voice in general. Well, yeah, I'm a little bit hyper, not hyper. I feel a little bit hyper, but I don't think I'm hyper, if that makes sense. Ooh, agreed on what? The hyperness? Voice is clear? Oh, okay, voice is clear. I did something. What did I do? Chat box, hello. Voice is clear, nice. Okay, so maybe it was a noise suppression thing that was making my voice like... Sorry, my mic fell off of the thing. Okay. Sorry, I had to move something from my desk. But yeah, maybe the noise suppression was the issue. Because like I messed around with a lot of like... Oh my gosh, I forgot. Chuseok. Happy Chuseok. I should... Wait, no. Chuseok is... What do you do? Songpyeon. What is it? Tok. What's it? The son... What's it in English? Songpyeon? Sontok. Songpyeon. Wait, what is that in English? Songpyeon. Is it food? Yes. This is the time that you eat like tteokguk, right? And you know, make me any? You think I know how to make food? You've seen what I've eaten. You've seen what I've done. Yesterday I made like Korean pancakes out of everything. I almost put peaches in my Korean pancakes. Mooncake? No, I don't think it was mooncake. Yes, you're Korean, obviously. I'm Korean that cannot cook. I don't even like kimchi. Do I even count as a Korean? I don't like kimchi. But yeah, happy Chuseok, everyone. I hope everyone has given their thanks to their parents and just hanging out with family. If you have parents. I mean, most people have parents, but like, you know, not everyone has parents. Yeah, I'm gonna dig myself in a hole if I keep talking. But bro, I took a shower today with the scrubby thingy. I don't know what it's called. The green. No, they're usually green, but they get them at the Korean spas, and my skin feels so clear. Not feel so. It looks so clear. I think it took off all my hair. I can't even see my hair on my skin anymore. I don't know. That was a lot. I was dirty. God dang. Like, it was kind of satisfying, not gonna lie, to like see all the dead skin come off. Yeah, maybe I should use it more often. Do you think they'll get rid of the hair? That's kind of scary. Imagine like scrubbing so hard that everything, like the first epidermal. No, epidermal. What's the first layer of the skin? Anyways, it takes that off. But anyway, I'm glad the audio was good. I'm glad I sound more crisp. I don't sound so muffled anymore because I messed with a lot of the settings for the voice filters and stuff, and I could not figure out for the life of me why I was muffled. Let me start the game. Yeah, new audio, new me. This is gonna be a new beginning for Crisp Days Phantom. I'm gonna be crisp. I'm gonna be so crisp. I'm gonna be the most crispest. Also, sorry, I cannot see the screen too well, like the chat, so if anyone types anything long, I can only see half of it. But yes, content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audiences. This is a horror love story. Let me know if the audio's too loud. I also don't have my headphones on because I just washed my hair. I don't feel like putting on headphones because I will squish my hair, because you know my hair's supposed to be fluffy. It may be a little bit too fluffy at times, but it's fine. Audio. All right, audio check. Check 1, 2. I don't hear anything right now. Did I mute it again? You don't hear anything? Do you not hear the background? No? No? Oh? No? Okay, yes. We good? Good, yes? See? We what other language is yes? I'll let you know if it needs to be turned up though. Okay. You got my back. I got your back. Sometimes. I also don't really know too much about the game. I just know a snippet. The audio is a bit low, but I have bad hearing. I could turn it up a little bit. Would that be better? I'll turn it up like a tad bit. How is that? Oh my gosh, what if you could hear my breathing now? That's creepy. Oop, jump scare. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a jump scare. I wasn't scared. I was just distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna get distracted a lot in this game. Not jump scare, not scared at all. I don't know what this game is about quite much.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
I did not know there was a voice in here. I thought I had to narrate it. I was about to narrate it. Oh, okay. What am I doing?
You're here to slay her.
Me?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Why? Oh, explore. Oh. Okay. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh, what did I read? Can't someone else do this? Loki is the same narrator as the Little Misfortune guy? I don't think so. It sounds a little bit deeper. Oh, you know what? I gotta move the chat box. Come here. Gotta be in this corner here. Where's the word to chat? Hold up. You can't see my choices. It's slightly gonna be off because I don't feel like putting it fully. Can tech. Oh yeah. Got you. Hey, look at that. I was on the same page as you guys, and you didn't have to tell me anything. Thanks though. Okay. Oh, forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. There's so many choices. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around, and leave. Well, I'm okay with the world ending. I go with that. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that?
Why not?
Nobody wants the world to end.
Why not? May you shrink the model? May I shrink the model? Oh, hold up. My model, how small? Oop, I disappeared. Is that? Oh, hold up. Let me move myself. How's that? Is that too small? Did I go overboard? Hello. I feel, how about that? No? Is it better? Not tis good? Tis good? Okay. I feel so tiny. I'm like 10% of the screen now. Oh wait, the chat box is not lined up with the chat. Hold up. Nar. Where's my chat? Chat. Come here. Okay.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
I don't think very,
Right?
very evil people want to end the world. I think a lot of good people might want to end the world, depending on how you see the world, you know? If you see the world in all its badness, then you might want to end it. But if you see all its goodness, then you might not. You don't have to be bad to see that. What's a nihilist? I don't know what that is. More questions? The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason... I already did this one. Get? Narrator? What if we are just sad? Honestly, you gotta take in all the possibilities, conclusions, considerabilities. You gotta consider the considerations. Huh? You gotta consider all the options. No, what am I saying? You gotta consider all the possibilities. There it is. See, this narrator just isn't thinking all the way through. The background's moving. I think that I'm moving the background. I'm definitely moving the background. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oof. What if the seamstress killed my mom? What if then, huh? Also, I don't think slaying anyone's good, to be honest. Let's not. Violence is not the answer. But yeah, what if the seamstress is like a serial murder person? And maybe we'll be better off without the seamstress. Maybe they don't contribute to society. Maybe they just sit at home and doing nothing. Make themselves clothes. Contribute to the economy, maybe. Let's see. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Well, not my fault.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
How do we know that? Has she been free?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Why is the world ending?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Why is it up to me? Why me? Why me? Why can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
At least explain yourself. Making me a murderer. What?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
I don't think.
You have to put an end to her.
I don't think that's so much of a problem. That just sounds like global warming. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
We're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I don't know. I just started the game, man.
You might as well reach the
end of your job. Why did we start here? Where's the background? Where is the scene setting? The world building, you know? But how can a princess be locked away in a basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do I get some sort of reward? Look, I'll go into the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she is as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not going to I'm not committing to anything until I had the chance to meet her face to face. That sounds like a logical answer. Do I have any more questions? Okay, I'll do one more question and see if it can move on. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous.
Oh?
She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Me no understand. Okay, what happens if you get out?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Who they? They who? I mean, I guess.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
She's a manipulator?
And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Okay, I can live with that.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, no pressure there. It's all up to me.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Why is a princess in a cabin?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses,
Who's
not
this
slave them.
Voice of what hero? Me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We're not alone? Proceed to the cabin, okay? I thought I was alone on this trip, so it's not up to me. It's up to us. We are a team.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Bro's got voices in his head. I know, right? I didn't know it was us. I thought it was just me. Like me, myself, and I. What? Where's this us? Was that what? It's a team effort, I guess. Hopefully no other voices pop up in our heads. We might be crazy then.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh my gosh, I don't know English well enough for this. What is implement? I thought implementing something was like implementing something. Like doing something. I've never heard that as a noun. Question mark? Is that a noun? I mean, it's better to be armed than not if she is dangerous, I guess.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, your hands could do a lot too. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
I don't know. Would you like to know?
The princess really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hi, I got jokes. You got jokes. We all got jokes.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh, is the sound gonna have princess? Wait, what? Is a princess? Ew, you started it. Don't you me. You yourself. You did it. Gaslight, gaslight.
Who's there?
Ooh, I did not expect her to sound like that. At all.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She doesn't sound dangerous. I think you're just a chicken.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
What is the part of the manipulating? What? Saying who's there? When I walk into her house, she can say who's there. Hi, I think I'm here to kill you. No, I'll say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh, her voice woozy? Woozy? Why are you simping? We haven't even seen her face yet.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Of course not. Of course.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Hey man, it wouldn't be
binding her
Luna
to the
without
far wall of the basement.
the simpery. I mean, me too, low key sometimes. But you know, I'm not down bad like that yet. Sorry, I'm just opening up my my allergy thingy because I can't breathe. Hold up, I'm trying to get my. Sorry. Okay. There's a heavy chain around the wrist binding her to the far wall of the basement. Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Coldly beautiful. What?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, I got a knife in my hand now. What? What am I doing with it? Huh? What? No way. Why would you even think that? Vitamin medicine check? No, please. I'm almost out of it, actually. It's too expensive for a world where, I don't know, allergies are trying to kill you. Anyone with allergies? Oh man, I could not. No, I haven't decided it. I'm just here to talk. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
What knife? I clicked something. Sorry, I clicked something off the screen.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Well, how, you just said how are you? Oh, that's not the hero. I mean, that's the hero.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, that's not very hero-like, you know? Drop it, tighten your grip. Should we listen to the voice in her head or the other voice in her head? The voices, the plural, the voices. If I drop it, then she could get it, you know? Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
Why are you talking like that?
Scared of me? Because you should be.
Why?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
What resolve?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I could just throw it. Am I poor thing? No. No. You don't even know this lady yet. We've only just met. This is only our first date. Okay, you don't gotta tell me twice, ma'am. I said that in the wrong tone, but that's fine.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Well, you don't know what I can do. I can just throw this. You never know. It's okay. Trust. Are you sure? I don't know about this.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
If I end this now, it's too quick of a game. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. I'm sorry. Can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far.
I thought I was talking to the princess.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
What? What? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
I squint in the faces while you're holding onto the blade. Fine, I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
Man, she's stubborn too.
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Why? I want to talk to her, get to know her, get to know your victim before murdering them, you know? You can't just like kill them like that.
Or drop the blade. Do something.
I am doing something. Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, yo! What? What did I do? What did I say? I mean, I know what I said, but which ayo? Ayo to what?
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that
What
you
did I
be the
do
one to
now?
take the initiative.
What did I do? I mean, if I'm here talking to her like this, that's making her stay in here, right? She can't walk out if I'm standing here in front of her. I'm doing something. Gotta give me some credit. I guess I'll drop the blade, I guess.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Why is my finger looking like a hawk's hand? It looks like those vultures. What is that nail? I got a hangnail? Can I poke her? Oh. Oh,
Against
what?
your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Oh,
We'll be fine.
I'm fine. Worst thing that could happen is we die.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What relationship? Me? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? Oh, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world? There's people out there who thinks you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Yeah, let's go with that.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I don't know, that's for you to tell me.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons to keep that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Oh. I wonder if there's like multiple endings to this. I wonder which route I'm going in because I'm not really consistent with my answers, to be honest. Like, I make no sense with my decisions. Usually. That's how I end up getting, like, you know, like in every Ultimate game, there's like a random route that, like, you die. I always die. I don't get, like, my love interest. I don't get to marry them. I don't get a happily ever after. I just die. Because my answers are inconsistent. Or, like, if you can't choose, like, your love interest, and followed it through the whole game, we just kind of die. Yeah, that's me. Rizless days. Rizless. I guess. I am Rizless. I have no Riz. I don't really need Riz though. Who am I gonna Riz up? You know? I can have Riz. Maybe. I could learn. Everyone can learn. I have room for learning. I have plenty of room for learning how to Riz, because you gotta start somewhere. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Oh, she's thinking. This is a deep question.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Oh, maybe she won't kill people.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Oh.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Huh?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I mean, I'm not quite sure what you can do with one arm tied behind you.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
I actually did not think that far.
But you don't really know me, do you?
No?
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Maybe explain why they say you're dangerous?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't like the way she's talking.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
A relationship. Oh, I said that. How do you get out of here? What's your name? How long? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
No, thank you.
Or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How about bitch?
Again, she offers no specifics.
That attitude for nothing.
No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I'm joking. I'm not gonna call her a bitch. She probably has her reasons. How long have you been down here? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
She's not answering any of my questions. Okay, I talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No.
You know why you're here.
I actually don't know why I'm here. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide better what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Why are the words red? Is that a threat? I feel threatened.
And if you don't...
That's a threat.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Oh?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I mean, she just threatened me. I don't. What if I think if I slay the princess, I'm gonna die instead somehow. Somehow. One way or another. See what happens. I don't have my knife.
You charge the princess, blade
Sorry, I thought she
trembling
was
in your
hitting me
hand.
with something.
You've already lost the battle.
I'm dead? See? I'm dead.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
I didn't hesitate, did I?
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her
Am I a
shoes feeling
person?
like
Am I a
pickaxe
human?
against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
I'm dead.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at
Did
you.
I ever have the upper hand here? Question mark.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
The broken bones we deserved? Did we though? Did we deserve it? She threatened us first.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No? Are we supposed to die?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
How are we on chapter 2 but started over the game? Oh, what? Wait, what? 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 Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or
It has.
if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Yes, you have.
We've just met for the first time, you and
You're
I.
gaslighting me. I don't know you. I mean, I know you. You don't know me. Wait, no, you know me too.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Why?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
I mean, apparently you didn't know he died. So that's one secret.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Voice of the broken.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more
OMG,
difficult than it has to
emo.
be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Oh, are you gonna explain yourself?
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me.
It is.
Or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I did listen. I tried to slay the princesses. Look what happened. I died instead.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us
So
die.
we do have voices in our head.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Congratulations. Given another chance to die.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Wait, what?
The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
We have an extra voice in our head now.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know, that's a huge question. Maybe we just created a new timeline.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know. I'm not in that timeline anymore.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Oh my gosh, do you think we create like different voices depending on the chapter and then depending on the choices we made in that chapter? Because we have one voice, we died, so we're now broken. But we still have the hero? I feel like we're just gonna keep adding on voices as we go through the chapters.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Okay, let's do this in all confidence and see what happens.
A warning before you go any further.
Well, did he say this before?
She will lie, she will cheat,
Oh, I think she
and
said
she
that.
will do
I mean, no, he
everything
said
in her
that.
power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
What happened to you? I mean, I guess you died, but that's not... So I got distracted by the stars moving in the background.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Oof.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Kind of curious what would happen.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Yeah, but what if she is wrongfully imprisoned and she's just salty about everything because they wrongfully imprisoned her?
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Well, I guess proceed into
If
the
that's
cabin.
what you want, I guess I don't
That is
have
not
a
what I
say
want.
here.
The interior of the cabin is larger
Is this a
and more
different door?
grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is a different door.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
I think everything just grew around us, not gonna
We
lie.
don't feel small. We are small.
We're not small, the world is big. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Mirror. Oh yeah. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. This whole cabin is different than last
Maybe
time.
that's because you haven't actually been here.
We
I
have
hope
been
this
here.
means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Excuse me? I know what happened. You're not gonna gaslight me. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe off the mirror.
You reach forward and
Are we
rub your
human?
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left
Wait, what?
unseen.
What? Where? Okay. Oh my gosh, maybe she gets stronger every time we fail to
The
kill
door
her.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Incense.
This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's what you say.
Her
Maybe she's
booming
content.
voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
What?
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Yeah, he's a simp.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Okay.
Making
Did
your
she
way
look
down the
different?
spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me.
See, she remembers.
I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
Why?
Such charming audacity.
Why are you talking like that?
Drop it.
No.
As
No.
if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Who?
It clatters
I said
uselessly
drop it.
to the floor.
Did I click on the wrong thing?
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
I did not drop the blade, I gripped it.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Who? I don't understand what's going on.
Kneel.
No. No.
Oh, are you still trying to
that
defy
worked.
me? I said kneel.
No.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
What?
That's my good little bird.
Stop calling me a
Now,
little bird, please.
Why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Did I?
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for
I have a feeling
alterations.
I have started something on an accident here. Am I responsible for the end of the world now?
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I started something.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
God dang, that broken voice is pessimistic as heck.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off.
I have faith now.
You can't
Now
win
that
a
she's
battle
threatening
that
me, she
you've
killed
already
me.
lost in your mind.
I have enough faith. Explore, what would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You could be whatever you want to be. Oh, I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours to command. Let's see. I'm just kind of curious. I don't even know if she'll answer. She didn't even answer any of the questions that I asked before, so I'm not sure. I'll try. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
What?
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill.
No.
If you'll have it.
I'm good, thank you.
But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or a pet.
No, thank you. Ew. I'm not going to help you.
I see. Perhaps
you actually
need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Ew.
Pick
I don't
up
like her.
that needle.
What needle?
Do it. It's what she wants.
Why are you agreeing with her, my voice?
No objections here.
Huh?
I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Wait, what?
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
I don't have any choice.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
But she said needle.
Stand.
Is she gonna tell me to stab myself?
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Ew.
Take that knife in your hand.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I saw this coming.
Throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
End this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
What do you mean by that? God complex was? Bro, I know, right? I'm always like, ew, no.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Roll credits? No.
Slitting
We're
your
gonna
throat
get her.
would have been a
We're gonna
mercy.
get her.
But it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
Harsher lesson? No, let me at least like prick you or something.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
See, what's the difference of doing that and slitting the throat, huh?
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease.
Oh my god, it has blood on the thing.
It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Man, that pessimistic voice went too far.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice.
Oh wait, what?
Blood fills your lungs.
I mean, roll credits as in you said the title of the game? I said the title of the game? When did I do that? I don't remember that.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Let's not.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
Yeah.
It's what she wants.
No.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop them from killing you. I'm on it.
Okay.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. but the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god.
Oh my gosh, please. Not the
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
No, how about I slay the princess?
Or
Oh,
you can
that's what I said.
pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeating gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to
My
the open
goodness.
air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
What?
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us.
What? She's telling you to stab yourself. What are you talking about, Broyce? Broyce? Broken voice.
Stop.
Now I don't want to stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Oh my god.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
Oh, we're different. What?
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
I don't want to be with you.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her.
It's the sarcasm.
It's a mercy. Take it.
No, you shut up. You shut up. You don't get to say this.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the
I'm
moment
trusting you,
before it's
narrator.
too late.
If I die, it's on you this time. It's on you this time.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow,
Why is she so
stabbing
big?
into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Oh? Ow. Yes, very much ow, but oh?
As you find your target
She's
again
laughing.
and
Oh,
again,
no.
she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
We may have made another mistake.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for
Now, man,
forgiveness.
you shush.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
Oh,
There's an
ouch.
unsettling wet pop as your spine
Ouch.
breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
What was that again?
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
Damn,
You
your
lie there,
hands.
broken, beyond pain,
unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I didn't do anything, you did it.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Man, I think you were empty before, and I don't think it matters what goes on.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Please.
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
Oh, we're both dead this time, okay.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess.
I guess.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Can I come out of this alive? Excuse me? The Fury. Oh my.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
What are you looking at? Because I don't know what any of these is. Why are you crying, my dude?
I think he's upset.
I think he's... I think he's more than upset.
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
What's up, the stubborn? Okay.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful
Bro, he's not broken, he's a simp.
ever will be.
Damn right we did. You'll get over it.
Man, I like this stubborn.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed.
He's so down bad, bro. He's so down bad. What? Like... I mean, I guess everyone has their interests, and I guess that's his interest, but that's not mine. I would rather live, thank you.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
My dude, I think you're gonna have way more interruptions from now on.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Why is the background music so loud?
This is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
I have been here multiple times. I don't know what these brain-looking things are, though.
Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
I don't think we've been here. This is not dirt.
This is all different, isn't it?
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
Jeez, the music goes hard. The music is loud. So loud.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return.
I think we're already at the point of no return, my dude.
That's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
What do you... I slayed her. That's like... You told me to slay her, I slayed her. And I'm still here. Oh, it feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here or do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well proceed through. Silently proceed through. I'm done with this. Bye. Well, I feel like if we just turn around, we're gonna die anyway. So might as well say something before just going to the cabin, I guess. No matter what happens, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Yeah, it feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a
So
choice.
what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got a say in things.
I'm ignoring him.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time.
Yeah, very much.
Repeatedly.
Yeah,
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
it does count. You almost yoinked us out of life.
We died.
Yeah, we did.
If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening. So,
No, we're not a simp. Unlike you, please stop simping. She doesn't do anything except kill you.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
God dang. The voices in her head just fighting each other now. I guess proceed to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page.
What is this brain? Are we on a brain?
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
It's gonna work this time, and it kind of half worked last time. At least we didn't get another depressing voice.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
There's the spider webs on the trees. Oh, like these things. But then the ground looks like brain. With like the veins and everything. Oh my gosh, what is she becoming one with the ground? And that's actually like her like nerves or something.
if there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Nah, dude, I don't think anything. I don't think we go back to the way it was before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now. You're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Oh my gosh. This stubborn dude? Valid. Proceed into the cabin. Okay, am I
The
gonna...
interior of the cabin is
See,
a place that
brain!
feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
I personally would not like to walk through that, to be honest. I don't even like touching meat in the first place, so... Ugh, yeah, ugh. I would rather not. Thank you. And goodbye.
That's horrible. You did this.
I did not... Nope, shush. Nope, I will not listen to
The
you.
only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal.
Pulsing
Pristine
pedestal.
blade perched on its edge.
Why is it pulsing?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's the mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door. Don't say that, narrator. I feel like he's gonna say it at least one more time. How are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door, there's just a mirror. Where's the door used to be? Take the blade. It's the mirror again. This time it's blocking the door.
Just to tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around.
This is the voice of stubborn. This is the voice of vengeance.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror.
There's a mirror right there.
Either
You're just
seeing things
blind.
or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror.
This is a
Or
mirror.
you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost it, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Only you are broken. It's fine.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going
We
to
can't
waste
all be
time
hallucinating
arguing
these.
with any of you.
Not all of my voices can hallucinate the same thing. Someone's gotta see the real thing. Maybe the narrator is hallucinating. Maybe we're voicing the narrator's head. Maybe none of this exists. God dang.
It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Don't forget the knife. Take the knife.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Like I said, voice of vengeance. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you?
I see a mirror.
Strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating?
We can't all be
Why
hallucinating,
here?
you know?
Why now?
Like I said.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us
Oh
from
my god, please.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Now we've hit on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already.
No, we don't have to
Do
get
whatever you
violent.
want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Wipe the
You
mirror
reach
clean.
forward and drag your
Nope.
hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
I'm not either.
You
I
step
thought it coming,
forward
not gonna lie.
into the darkness.
Darkness.
The stairs
Yeah.
leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and
This
grandiose.
reminds me of like the
A high
Resident Evil
vaulted ceiling
path.
stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating
personally
embers
would
of
not.
charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Honestly, at this point, a little bit. Unless this is the whole princess, you know, she seems to be kind of getting a bit, having a growth spurt a lot.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars
Oh
up
no,
the
she's mad
stairs.
now.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Divine heart, my butt.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Man, she's mad at us now.
She's
There's no going back.
angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing
Can we just
anyone
get rid
any
of the
good.
voice? Boo. Boot him off.
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. We're going to put an end to her once and for all.
It's our fault.
No, she is her own
If she
being.
is an
Whatever she does
abomination,
is
then
her
what
fault,
does that
not
make
us.
us?
She was going to end the world last time.
Yeah.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's
Oh, what'd I do? What did I do? I could save? What did I click on to save? I don't know what I clicked on. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in
Oh my
blood,
gosh, what in
a
the
deep,
Titan?
sickening red that drips down.
Her heart's out
onto
now.
streams
It's easier
of the
to
charred corpses that make up
you
its
know?
floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
What happened to your skin, ma'am?
Do you know what I'm going to do?
I think you're wearing your skin wrong. I don't think it's supposed to drape over you like that. It seems a bit. Oop.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Oh.
It plops to the ground. She pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Okay, now she's free. Now what? Oh.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Hi.
It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve
Please,
for
shush,
letting her
shush,
Screw
shush. You
that.
shush.
We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Give up on destroying the world, have we? What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? Sorry for what I did. Please, just listen to me. I'm going to end you. Slay the princess. Let her end you. I'm going to end you.
And that's what I've been so excited for.
Oh my.
Let's hurt each other.
Why do you say it like why do you say it like that? Ah, now I'm second guessing myself. Sasagi harass? But why is she talking like that though? Why was she excited for this?
Your heart full of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
I guess we'll see what happens.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I'm unwounded. I'm unwounded. Well, what? I'm unwounded.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
What do you mean I'm unwounded?
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Feathers? Yeah, where did feathers come from? Why are you cold? Maybe it's because you pulled off your skin. What? What in the Full Metal Alchemist just happened? Huh? True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
What?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Why is the music so loud? Hold up. Where's the... Is there music volume? Let me turn it down. Okay. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. The narrator is gone. Maybe the narrator is a hand that took her? I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Well, it could be in the mirror, my dude.
I don't want to look at us.
I don't... Please. The narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
I mean, the narrator isn't... No, please, the town, no! No! We are confident in ourselves. We are confident in our beautiful and handsome selves. No,
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why? The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Well, it's either we do nothing and die or do something and die. You approach the mirror. Gaze up into your reflection. Silence. Is that silence? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you? It's me? What's me? Oh, great heavens! You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Oh, it's moving. Proceed to the cabin. Oh. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me in here? Do you know? Now, hear me out. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you the princess? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Hands? Many hands, for sure. Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Should I hear you out on this? Makes sense, but like... Oh my gosh, I have hands like that. I mean, not like that. I mean, I have hands. I mean, it's like she... POV when you are good at drawing hands, bro. Like, imagine. This is all like all of the hand angles. I can't even draw one hand.
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is
What?
passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Okay, I wasn't going to mourn her in the first place. What are you? Is this the end of the world? Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh?
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Who's us? Me and you? Are you... Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What are we, past lovers? What is happening? Hey, yo, I came first to the shower. Bro, man, you missed a lot. You missed the whole progression. This was... We got unrounded somehow. I don't even know what that means, but we got unwounded. There's a lot, my dude. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Do you know the world? Do you know about the world beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What? What do you mean you know only what they are? Whoa, is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know. We could just be... Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, so we could be just two energies talking to each other somehow. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay, how do we
There
reach them?
is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
What?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Does she mean that we have to start over? Are you what brought me back alive when she killed me twice? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Oh yeah, if I was sent here to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I mean, I guess that's one way to say it, but... You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Don't you have ambitions? You know, what are your ambitions after you're getting out of here? What is your purpose? how much will I forget? How and what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry.
Who's we? You think I'm unfinished?
Hollow.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Well, if you're not alive, what? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
No one answers
I am
me.
infinite. The rest will find
No one
their
gives you a
own
straight
way home.
answer. Okay, make me forget, I guess.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Who? She? She who? The princess?
You won't.
I die. It's so vague. Everything's so vague. We're back on chapter
You're
1.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You won't, Lamau. Bro. I mean, we do. You can skip the previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI. Oh, right one. Have you considered that the only person, what did I not click on? What happens? Let me try, turn around and leave. Yes. I don't know where I'm going. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking
I don't
about.
think you know what you're talking about.
That's strange.
Why are you back here?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
No,
after all.
I didn't choose to do this. And turn around, leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably
Well,
selfish.
if it's
you
so
ask
easy
me.
to go up there,
I've
you do it
already
yourself.
outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Okay, not my problem. I
Forever.
already died. Good, maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmail me to do this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail.
Emotional,
They're facts of life,
damn
and
it.
If you had
Sorry.
an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Once you're calling me immature, I mean.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yar.
Oh, would you look at
Oh
that?
my gosh.
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you.
Nah, man, I
to
think
your
you're just
fated
twisting
confrontation
narrative.
with the
Immature.
princess.
No, immature. You didn't hear me say that. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one
It's
for
fine.
pretty much everyone who's ever
So?
lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I am in charge of my own life, and they're in charge of their own life.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At
Oh?
first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Familiar wooden structures.
But as you focus on your surroundings,
Whoa.
you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin,
Bro?
the cabin. An
Well,
infinite
the music?
fractal of
What's happening
paths
with
and
the music?
cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
We're stuck?
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I care more about living and not dying.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain
Well,
death.
then maybe you should try something.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Like, actually? Just now? That just ended. The stranger?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Is that a wall?
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
I am getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the
What?
first time.
What do you mean
either
you
of
don't
us
have
been
that?
Here.
Nuh-uh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Is it though?
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Ooh, who are
He's
you?
like a captive audience.
We have a new voice again. Oop, the gaslighting? Bro, so much gaslighting. That's what he's been doing this whole time. What's the contrarian?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
I like this dude. This dude's a clown.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes,
I mean, done
I suppose
that.
there are plenty of ways
Been there,
to
done
pull
that.
that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
I don't know. We died 3 times now.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude.
Oh my God.
Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
What do you mean? These voices help me out. The hero voice helped me get the depressed one out. Those walls weren't here last time. Yeah, I noticed something. You just can't just force me to go into the cabin. Okay, yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Actually, those walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
Nuh-uh.
It makes sense if you think about it.
No, it
If there
doesn't.
weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Why would there be walls in the forest? That means there's civilization, no? Yep, okay.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
No.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further.
What's the walls?
She
Yes?
will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
Oh, you already
everything
said
in her.
that.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Where did the depressed voice
Let's keep an open mind.
go? What? Proceed into the cabin. Where did he go? Did we just... What
The
happened?
cabin interior is wrong. A confusing
Whoa.
patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a
Yeah,
pristine
there is space in the
blade.
floor. I was like, what?
The blade is your implement. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Oh yeah,
What
throw out
good
the
is a
window.
knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have
That's
to
no
explain this
princess.
incredibly
That's a
simple
demon, I tell
and
you.
straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Kind of looks cool.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to... And if you're going
Sorry, I
to
didn't
slay
mean to
her,
skip that.
you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Oh, what does happen if we lose ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
But what if? What if?
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay
Stressful
calm.
geometry? Okay.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Now I'll go as slow as I want to.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane
Where
the
did
first
this
time we
voice
see
come
something
from?
weird.
What choice did I make to make this voice come into my head?
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
yes.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Take the blade, approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. I think I said that before. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
It's a mirror.
Isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Wipe the mirror clean and it's
You
gone.
reach forward
Yep.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you... But there was a mirror a second, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Should we take the blade again? Let's try not taking the blade.
The door to the basement
Whoa,
creaks
okay.
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Unidentified materials, okay.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
How are we gonna find her in this mess of stairs?
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
What do you mean? You just got a sensory overload, question mark?
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
I don't even know if the princess is even a princess anymore.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Is he speaking English?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Dot. Was that English just now?
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
The basement looks different. Was the last basement you saw a basement itself, or was it like a castle looking thing? Because if it was just a basement, I think you missed out on 2 basements.
We don't even have a weapon.
Castle, right? Okay, yeah. It was a castle beforehand, and then we ended up nowhere. If that makes sense. I think we ended up in like a mirror thing, and then we talked to something. That makes a lot of sense.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
Oh, she didn't witness the last one? The last one, there's like a... I think the best way to explain it is that we got sucked up in a mirror, kind of. And then we ended up seeing, I guess... I feel like we ended up seeing the princess's conscience or something, or like some kind of like monster that's like in her heart or something. Yeah, flesh dangling from the walls. Oh yeah, I forgot that happened. We had brains all over. And then we had like a pulsing table that the blade was on.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Why is he so keen on ruining the narrator's day? Take the harsh stairs to the left. Take the center stairs. Take the soft stairs to the right. Take the center one.
You step onto the center
Because
staircase.
not too hot, not too cold.
Paths wind
the
out
perfect
around
temperature.
you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
Maybe it might be taking us nowhere.
You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
You know, this is low-key looking like rib cages.
And so you take one careful, focused step after
Well, not
another.
anymore.
1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
This is like Alice
But no
in
matter the
Wonderland
direction it
2.0.
goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Oops! All stairs! Is that a reference to something? I feel like, oops! Oh, wait. I think I might know the reference. I think I'm saying it in the right tone. Is that the same reference I'm thinking about? Maybe? I don't know how to explain. It sounds, oops, all stairs. Sounds very familiar. Not with the stairs part, but oops, all blink. Sounds really familiar.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh. Yes, you got it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I get some things. What's happening?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish,
What did I do?
until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
We walk to the end of the world, guys. That's what happens. We just walk till the end of the world.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Hi.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
How my canvas look when I do line art.
Oh well, that was a trip. But now
Honestly,
it's
same
over.
though.
Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Am I real? Am I even real right now? I don't think I'm real anymore.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
We definitely lost ourselves on the way. Har.
You're here. He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Normal as can be with twitching eyeballs. ... I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and pulled back together. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent to slay you. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
And yet here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so blank. I have no idea who she is.
Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart.
Bro, man, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did this voice come from? I don't know what choice I made for you to pop up in my head.
If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay.
Oh,
Don't
hello.
worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
She sounds different.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as
The
if
world's
she
falling apart
fractures.
on me again.
And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
We can do that?
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Now put her back.
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened
A
last time?
lot happened last time, my dude.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Hey man,
Seems
that
to
was
me
him.
like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Yeah, now there's two of her.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
What do you mean unsee it? You
It's
can't
not already
unsee
too
trauma
late.
like that.
You have a job to do here and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I don't know if I want that. There's more of you now. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put together again. Do you know what happened to me? I'm trying to get you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. What happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
He said just forget about it, lol, bro. Bro, he seriously did. I don't know what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened?
We're probably stuck down here forever.
Oh my
aren't
gosh.
we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
What is happening? There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
No, you're not. There's two. There's one upside down of you.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
I didn't think you were.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
You have skin? Last time you pulled your skin off.
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't either. I'm a little. There's one more space here. I'm a little scared to see that space.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Which one do I slay her?
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
I feel like we're gonna be unwound again and then put back together.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
You scared? What's your name? For all I know, you apparently I'm getting you out of here. I don't know. Why is it highlighting that whole paragraph? There's 3 different things that says there. I mean, we tried all of these, so maybe we could try slaying her. I mean, not slaying her, freeing her.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward.
Oh my god.
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture.
Rupture?
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
OMG, that scared me. Wait, what? It did?
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at
What
once
is
you use it
happening?
to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Wait, what?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't...
We can't what?
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this
Everything
isn't fun.
merging together.
How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh my... Is this...
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Ooh, this is terrifying, bro. I'm liking this.
Did you do this?
Are you doing?
We do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
I didn't do that. AIR be like. Nah, I think AIR needs like an extra hand here.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I mean, that's what the narrator was saying the whole time.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
I have no regrets.
Please.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. Just straight up no. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. I'll do my best. It's going to be okay. You just destroyed everything. She got eaten again. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone and memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end. Oh, oof. Oof. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Yeah.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It's fine. It was the end, but it's not the end, you know?
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
This is a new beginning. This is the end, but a new beginning. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. You're not messing with us, right?
No, that lady was nice last time. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. I've grown. Did that say that last time? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights
Whoa,
and
you look
empty
very
cityscapes
different.
become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You are a lot. Yes.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me. Oh, and why? What do you want me to do? Bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the more I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you. I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity. Destroy your body. There's extra hands. There's many extra hands. There's like 4 sets of hands on that thing. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
What?
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
What even is this? What is she? I don't know. I think she's like the visualization of different perspectives coming into one. Wow, that sounds a little deep.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
What are you meant to be? Because right now you're just a bunch of hands. Kind of. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer, please? Please. Are you the same as being... Actually, yes.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I mean, yes, but... You could just try to answer
The
them.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I have done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, yes, makes sense. Okay. Should we thank her? She has been a little bit kind to us. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Yes, be nice. I'll do it after. I'll do it after.
You're on a path in the woods.
I clicked yes. I meant to say no. It's fine.
You're here to slay.
What have I not tried? Do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Killing a princess is kind of bad though. The end of the world. Silently continued onto the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
She's a princess. We're supposed to save Princess. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
Okay,
is almost
everything looks
entirely
normal.
bare. The air of the blade is your implement.
I took the blade last time. I'll just enter the basement this time and see what happens.
The door to the basement, her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I don't know about that.
Don't let it fool you. It's
Let's see what happens. I'm just here to save
really?
you.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Oh, so not the mommy voices? Were you excited to hear the mommy voice again?
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I'm pretty sure you'll hear it soon. Sooner than later.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
maybe
wrist,
yes.
binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
It's
here.
okay if we thought we were just gonna come back alive anyway. Maybe.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, we didn't grab anything, huh?
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake.
I want to try it.
Don't even try it.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
No, just see what happens.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
See what happens.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
There's a key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, you never know. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock
Ooh,
sliding
someone
into
locked us in here.
place. Is someone else here?
Try the door. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Just break it down.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, how am I supposed to slay the princess? Return to the bottom of the stairs, I guess.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I mean, I thought I could grab the sword again or dagger.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Bro, last time I listened to you, she took her skin off.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
It seems
There's a
they
slight
have.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Okay.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh,
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang
Ma'am?
of bouncing metal.
oh my gosh, just this time she ate herself. She didn't even take off her skin this time. Yummy. Sure.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting her to bite off her arm like that. Oh, I'm gonna keep saving this princess.
Fine. Against your better
yeah, no,
judgment,
that's not what I
you
meant.
place the blade against the
Slay the
ragged,
princess? Too late.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Ew. I mean, I thought we were gonna, like, you know, hack away at the chain, not at her arm.
You cut into her flesh.
Yeah, she's just staring at us, letting us do this.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Look at them cute big ol' eyes. Those are terrifying big ol' eyes, please.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
What are you gonna do about your arm now?
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Are you not gonna bleed out?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
You know, she could have just done this herself too if she wanted to.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door, I
No.
guess.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the
What
world.
are you gonna do?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Huh?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I didn't. Why are you?
What are you doing?
Oh my! Warn her! Warn her!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body
I'm not doing
lunges
this.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me.
Why
I'm
are you
trying to
controlling me
get
like
you
the
out of
princess
here
controlled me?
alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and
Nah,
takes the
I
blade
win.
from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into
Okay,
your
but
chest,
what are we?
tearing
I
through
am
flesh and
also
sinew.
wondering the
It
same thing.
is
I think we're like a
agony.
goblin thing. I don't know. Our hands
You
aren't
aren't dead
handy.
yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I mean, she could have gotten out if she wanted to anyway. She bit her arm off.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I guess, but why isn't she bleeding out? Question mark.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
The princess stares
just dropped my
down at your
phone.
ruined chest as
38
tears carve
stab wounds.
rivulets
Wait,
of
that's a
pink
reference
down
to
her
something. I know this
blood-spattered
reference.
cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I think it's already end. We're done for. We're done for.
Oh, that's rich
Oh, she's
coming from
crying.
you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Cute. Excuse me. Am I reading this right? Cute. The damsel in distress. Ah.
You're on a path in the. You're here to.
What have I not? Let's go to the cabin.
A warning. Before she will lie. If only you knew what you did to us,
Smitten.
you villain.
What's smitten?
Excuse me? Forget
We
he said
know
anything.
what you are.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be
Oh,
able to
no, we got
withstand
another
the
simp.
power of our love.
Me? You sure?
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
This hero is turning more sassy.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Valid.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean
Oh, this
and
is a new
elegant.
interior.
Its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Approach the mirror. I'm always curious about the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? This isn't. You reach forward, but there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have
Oh,
a feather
okay.
out of place, and now we'll never
take
know.
the blade.
We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Ooh.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
I don't know what's gonna happen next. Okay, enter the basement.
The door to the
my
basement
gosh,
creaks
this looks
open,
like
revealing an intricate
Like
stairwell.
a palace now.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Unwelcoming, he says.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, it's nicer than whatever the flesh mountain looking thing was.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh?
Her voice. It's somehow even more
Oh my
beautiful
God,
than
please.
last time.
Schmitten.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Nah, Schmitten can be in love. It's
We
fine.
don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Sorry, I had to grab my charger. My phone was dying. Parasocial. Wait, this changed? Yeah, every time it changes. This looks happier? It does, but this she's like a damsel in distress this time, I think.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your
My
unjust
love.
and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Please, the Schmitten guy is killing me.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh my gosh, we're a hero now.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing,
She also said we're a hero.
and she called us a hero.
Yeah.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't
We've
you?
been here several times, my dude.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Oh, you
I'd
remember
really
that?
hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I mean, he's not wrong, but also, like, don't timelines end at one point?
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep
Oh
her
my
off
gosh,
her feet
Schmitten.
and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do
I mean, I think the
your
world only
job.
ended, or we only died because the narrator tried to make us kill her. You killed me last time, it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happens after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Let's see what happens.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Not really.
That's okay. You are just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh my gosh, she's scaring me.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
There sure is no one else like
I
you.
think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No.
Did we?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the
I don't
best
know.
decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
What? But before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No, let's not get that
Isn't
idea
that
into your
just
mind.
like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocent.
I don't know about innocence itself, my dude. You're going a little bit far with that one.
Not so sure.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Why is she so content?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yeah, she's a bit too content.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time?
She did care
That's
last
our
time.
stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right.
It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
But she's being nice. She hasn't learned her destiny, quote unquote. She hasn't learned that she's supposed to be like a menace to society or something. Rescue
No.
the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Been there, done that.
Yes.
Oh,
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
and our life, my life, too.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that
I'm
of
ready
a
for something
true
to happen.
believer.
I'm ready for something
I'm
to happen.
free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
I ship it.
Thank you.
Maybe
Thank you
this
so
round.
much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
I don't know. She looks so normal.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret
Oh my gosh, we're
this.
just threatening the narrator now.
What do we do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Oh, she has a crown now. She didn't used to have a crown.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
No, we tried to trust you, but that didn't work out, so we're trying our own thing now.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Narrator's having a hater behavior? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. He's just a huge hater.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I just want to live. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I want to leave. We forgot the rest letter. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Wait, what?
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only
Hater,
recourse
boo,
you
tomato.
fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Why not?
And what happens after we walk up
I'd
the
be
stairs?
happy if I was like out of the basement.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Hater behavior, hater. Oh gosh, someone locked us in here
That's
again.
a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
No, we met her. We have met her several times, actually.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional
No,
voice.
but what if? What if she's being nice right now, you know?
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I like the hero here. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I got this.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
You got this.
Place your hand on the door.
I didn't
And
die.
the lock clicks.
Oh, it just opened.
And the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Oh my gosh, the narrator straight up gave up. I'm not gonna lie, it's giving Disney. Low key, the way she is right now, this timeline that we're on, yeah. The narrator just gave up.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Okay, and then?
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Oh gosh, I see these again.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Narrator?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's
Oh my gosh.
eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat
We have
worthy of
feathers?
a princess.
Something, the moon is beautiful tonight. Ski ga kirei desu ne? Something like that. Something. Oh no, the hands. She's actually nice. Oh, she was embraced. Her face was different. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find? And is that a
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Nah, it's okay. Let's go. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side's gonna be nice.
Okay. If she'll be there waiting for us, I just know it.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. The silence on you before they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've withered? What do you mean I've withered? Ah, jump scare. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing
she's the one person
chorus
now.
of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I don't understand what you're saying, my dude. Jesus, it's been a while yet again. Bro, hi! Oh my gosh, welcome in. It's been so long. How you been? How you been? You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Ooh, let's ask that.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I don't resent you, but there's so many voices in my head that I get confused on if the voices are true to themselves anymore. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. No, not really. It seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
You can't be a I already read that. What do you think of this vessel? Do you know what happens to the world that we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Just grinding away in Space Marines 2 and building up my cosplay for World Eater Heretic armor. Heretic? Did I read that right? Wait, you cosplay? I did not know that.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
There is no logic in what you're saying. It's an on and off hobby since work, you know. Oh yeah, got you. It's an expensive hobby to have, to be honest. I wish I had more money to do, like, get more into my hobbies, to be honest.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand in to be a contradiction? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you.
Oh my
and
gosh,
she'll
we made her.
make for a gentle heart.
We made her fall in love with us. Missed you guys? Oh man, stop.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay, What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
I mean, you could still let me know what you want.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay, I guess I'm ready to go
I
back.
will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the damsel to her. I
You're
unlocked
on
the
the
thing.
path in the
Okay, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and save here. And then I'm going to... Yes, I saved there. Bro, that was a lot. That was a lot. Hold up. Where's my screen here? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is something new. It's been a while. I actually made different scenes now, so I could actually... I don't have to move myself all around. There's something loading right by me. Nope, that's not it. What's loading? I don't know what was loading, but something was loading. But yeah, that was a good... I think that was a good chunk of the game. I think I thoroughly enjoyed it, to be honest. I think this game is very deep, not gonna lie. Like, if you actually start thinking about it. Like, it's basically like I was low-key getting used to dying repeatedly. Hey, you have to get used to that again when I play it again. Honestly though, I think since we know like what to expect, it won't be as like scary or like jarring. Because the first couple of times we died, I was like, did we have to die? But yeah, I think like in a way, I think us dying is kind of like symbolizing our... Oh, I just had the word. Like, kind of like you're learning something new, so you're like a new person in a way. So, like, it's symbolizing the death of like the old you because you have new knowledge in you and you're moving on with the new knowledge you have. And then her, it's like you're learning different perspectives of like one story and kind of like getting closer to the truth so that you can make your own conclusions after learning all the perspectives. And the perspectives merging together is like the scariness of learning something new, I feel like. You know? So I thought that was like really cool. Did that make sense? I don't know. It was pretty cool though. I didn't expect the game to be this... I don't want to say interesting, but there's a different word. Like this... I don't know, symbolic, this deep in a way. Yeah, this was a good game. Yeah, this was really a good game. I think I'm going to continue it next time and see... I'll see if I can make a new, thumbnail for it, because I used the same thumbnail for the ultimate game with the Aorta Senpai, and it looked too bland on the page. So I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. But then, like, I wanted to make it, like, cohesive. So I don't know. I hope we get a good conclusion. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know if there's going to be, like, multiple endings to this or not. Because it makes sense that there will be multiple endings. But at the same time, if we're merging all the, what's it called? All the, what's it called? Wait, my mind just blinked. All the perspectives together, wouldn't you come to one conclusion? Or maybe like there'll be like different outcomes depending on what conclusion you make out of the different perspectives conclusions, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're just gonna go down to one conclusion. Or it's just gonna get really hectic. I don't know. We just have to keep playing and see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this. I mean, I honestly don't know when I'm gonna stream next because work schedule is weird. They gave me so many weird hours. I usually work like a set amount of hours, usually like 8 hours, right? I got like some of like 6, some of them like 7, some of them I got like 4, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, boy, stop messing with my hours, please. I like to have more consistent hours so that I know what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, that was really cool. Sorry, I don't think I'm gonna get over the game. I was like, well, I did not expect this game. I'm glad that they had a sale on it because low-key it was kind of like impulsive of me to get this game because I was like, it was on my wish list for the longest time, like a month or two. It might be more than that, to be honest. And I didn't think it was gonna be this good. I really like this game. Yeah, Yeah, I appreciate you guys like coming with me and then coming with me on this journey, I guess, in a way. And the art style is really good too. Yeah, but I didn't think that there would be, I don't know, I thought the art style was gonna be more like a scary art style, but it kind of like made sense. It's like out of a sketchbook. Yeah. I think the sketchiness kind of like adds to the like the chaoticness of it. And I thought that was really cool. Yeah, bro. I thoroughly like this game. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for like coming with me. Today, there's actually a person that I watched before. I think they're actually live. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, they're playing Valor. Let's try raiding in today, shall we? Are you guys okay with that? Our hands point left, right, point. Oh, also, I was trying to make a somewhat of a schedule, just not time-wise. I'll just make like the days that I might be streaming. I don't know. I want to do that more. I've done that twice, and I have yet to follow any of my schedules, but that's fine. What should a raid quote be? Oh, wait, I forgot there was such a thing. Oh, raid quote. Raid quote. Something to do with dreams. Phantom. Ghost. Ghosts. Maybe not ghosts. I don't know. Can we make these things with phantom? Ooh, spooky. Not the Halloween season. I don't know. The phantoms are here to lurk. The phantoms emerge from lurking. Wait. I'm onto something. The lurkers. No. The shadows. Wait, I think I'm onto something. We're in here. I don't want to scare them. Wait. I think I'm onto something about the shadows. Something emergent. A phantom appears from the shadows. Did that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. I feel like we're so close to like making up something pretty cool. Phantom. Dazed. The dream. A new. Dreaming. You're dreaming. You're dreaming of me. I'm dreaming of you. I'm dreaming. I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of anything. Should we do it like, oh, boo, ghost, scary, wah, be scared. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Oh, maybe just my saying on my bio thing is hi. What's my bio say again? Hi, how are you? What was the thing? Hi, hello, how are you? Boo, the phantom is here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine for now. I can't think of anything. All right, why not? That makes sense. Yeah. What is their name here? Hold up. Oops. All right, I guess that's it for now. I'll think of more things because I'm rubbing my eyeballs, so my eyeballs are kind of going haywire here. But yeah, I'll try to think of more things to say. So we're like we're a team, guys. You know, we're a team. We're in this together. I'll think of more things to say like later on because I think I was onto something about like lurking from the shadows. I think I was onto something. I'll think about it more. But how did you rate again? Oh gosh. Oh, let me check again. How? This is gonna be an ongoing occurrence to raid on Twitch. Type /raid followed by the name of the channel. /raid. Did I do that right? Is there supposed to be a space there? I don't know if there's supposed to be a space there. I'm scared. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's just, I hope I'm doing this right. I don't know if I did that right. Did that do anything? I don't think that did anything. You know what? I'll figure it out later. Anyways, thank you for joining. I'll post my schedule later on. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.